Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakathum to my brothers out there. And Yahweh Shamar. Allah Ta'ala Shem Yahushua to my sisters out there. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in to the I.S.U.P.K Milwaukee Brotherhood class. We're going to talk about how Kanye was telling the truth. You understand? How he told the whole world the truth. You understand? And what is the truth? The truth is that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people are the real Jews according to the Bible. We are the Israelites according to the Bible. Okay? Kanye went on various media posts. You understand? Media posts. And he went on various media outlets, you understand, to expound on his beliefs that the Jews are black. You understand? About how abortion is one of the #1 killers of black people. You understand? So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to, that's what this class is going to be about tonight. We're going to expound on all of these things. Okay? 1 second. All right? If y'all could, you know what I'm saying? If you got any questions, just go ahead and type them up in the comment. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, put them in the comments. And let's go ahead and share the class. All right? Let's go ahead and sharing the classes right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and share the classes. If you're in the video, we're gonna go ahead and get to it with our topic. Man. We're going to expound about how Kanye, you understand, is breaking the media outlets. You understand, with his so-called anti-Semitism comments. Well, let me tell you something, man. Kanye West is not an anti-Semitic. Why do I say that? I say that because Kanye West is a Jew himself. How can you be an anti-Semitic against your own kind? You understand? What he said was right. What he said on Drink Champs, what he said on Tucker Carlson, he said everything correct. Now, there's a lot of things that Kanye West said that I do not agree to. All right, but as far as coming that the black people are the real Jews, you understand? That's something I could subscribe to. He was absolutely right when he said that. Okay, now I'm gonna pull up this video when he's on Drink Champs. He's on Drink Champs, and he's saying that the Jews are black. All right, so give me 1 second. Go ahead and pull this up right now. Okay.
Whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or Lives Matter tees, and then when I put up the tweet, the DEF CON tweet, now he ain't releasing the tee because he's Jewish. And I'm like, see, this is my exact point that I'm making. Like, Jewish people have owned the black voice, whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label.
All right. Now, what Kanye West said is so heavy. Okay. He said that the Jewish people has owned the black voice. You understand? And he's absolutely correct about that. He is absolutely correct about the Jewish people owning black people's voice. You understand? And he's also used example about, you know what I'm saying, how black people subscribe to these Jewish businesses. You understand? Like he said, wearing a black man, a famous black person, you know what I'm saying, that's famous black person, you understand, that has a lot of followers and whatnot, you know, that's a celebrity, wearing Ralph Lauren. You're wearing Ralph Lauren, you're wearing all these Jewish You understand? Jewish clothing lines. You understand? You wearing Nike. You wearing you wearing Nike. You wearing Ralph Lauren. You wearing Gucci. You wearing these brands that promotes other nations' businesses. You understand? If you're a black man, a Hispanic or Native Indian man, woman, you should be promoting your own people's business. You understand? You should be promoting a Mexican's business, a Puerto Rican business, a Haitian or Jamaican business. You understand? But when black people and Hispanics become social figures, you understand? Jewish people is going to use that to promote their own selves. They're going to promote their own businesses. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna rewind it back. All right, 1 second.
Matter tees, and then when I put up the tweet, the DEF CON tweet, now he ain't releasing the tee because he's Jewish. And I'm like, see, this is my exact point that I'm making. Like, Jewish people have owned the black voice, whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or having a Jewish manager, or being signed to a Jewish basketball team, or doing a movie on a Jewish platform like Disney. And we understand it's like, I respect.
You see that? Kanye West he just expound on various outlets how the Jewish exploits black people, man. Blacks and Hispanic people through music, whether you're joining a Jewish basketball team. You got to understand that these basketball, the NBA, the majority of those teams are owned by Jewish people. All right. So, you got black people making billions and billions of dollars for these people. You understand? And guess what? Let me tell you something else. Black people is not seeing any of that money. You understand? Blacks and Hispanics are the number one consumers. We go out and we spend all of our money on various different things. Okay? We go out and buy Jordans and Nikes and Gucci and Ralph Lauren's and Balenciagas and you name it. You understand? We're making all these other people rich when we should be making ourselves rich. We should do what the Jewish does and stick to our own. Why do you think the Jewish people are the most powerful people on the earth? Why do you think they run everything? Why do you think they run the Diamond District? You understand? They run the Diamond District. They own Hollywood. You understand? They own these basketball teams. They own major businesses. You understand? They own damn near all of the housing corporations. You understand? I mean, come on. Why? Because they keep the money amongst themselves. All right? Give me 1 second. They keep the money amongst themselves. So what Jewish people have done, they have stolen blacks and Hispanic culture. Black and Hispanic culture will not. It's the Bible, and the Bible teaches you how to support your own. You got to shop with your own, and that's what Jewish people have done. They used our Bible, and they use our laws and our statutes and our commandments to be on top of the world. You understand? What we need to do, blacks, Hispanic people, we need to take our identity back. And it starts right there with Kanye West saying that the Jews are black. All right. Now, the I.S.U.P.K, you understand, under Commander General Yahanna since 1969, we've been saying this. All right. We've been saying this, you know what I'm saying, about how black people are the real Jews. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people are the Israelites according to the Bible. We've been saying this since 1969. You understand? But now you got celebrities like Kanye that's shedding the light on all of these things. You understand? And which is good. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Kanye West. He's doing something that a lot of your artists and your celebrities and your entertainers won't never do. And why? Because they're afraid that they're gonna be canceled. You understand? They're gonna be canceled, they're gonna end up broke. You understand? Right now they're saying that Kanye West is no longer a billionaire. You understand? They taking his deals. The deal with Gap, deal with Adidas. They're all gone. And then Kanye is feeling the blunt of what's going on and what's happening. You understand? Because he's told the truth. All right? So we're going to get, give me 1 second. Let's get John 8:32. Okay? We're going to start there. This is John chapter 8, verse 32. Okay? It says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. What Kanye just said was the truth. You understand? The truth was the Jews is black. You understand? The number one killer amongst black people are abortions. Okay? The Jewish people is using the black voice to push their agenda. All right? All of these things Kanye West said, it is true. It is true. And guess what? You understand? The I.S.U.P.K backs him on that. They back him on the correct things that he's saying. Now, guess what? Kanye West said a lot of things. You understand? We do not subscribe to that. You understand? But the I.S.U.P.K do subscribe to the Jews being black. You understand? Abortions are number one killer amongst black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. Okay? We are the last hire in the first fire. Okay? This is why John 8:32 says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Shall make you free. Okay? 1 second. Okay? And then we're gonna go in the Apocrypha. We're gonna go to 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and 6. This is 2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 6. It says, neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts. Back then, when the Israelites was under Greek captivity, you understand, it was a rule, it was a law that the Greeks passed for black people not to do their culture. You understand? We couldn't do our feast days. We couldn't do our culture. We can celebrate our high holy days. You understand? 2 Maccabees 6 and 6. I'm going to read from the top again. It says, neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts. We couldn't keep those back in the time when the Israelites was being persecuted by the Greeks. You understand? While we was under Greek captivity, you can be a Jew. Just like Kanye West is doing today. You understand? Kanye West professed that he's a Jew, and that is the truth. He is a Jew. You understand? But right now, you can't claim that you're a Jew. All right? Just like back in the Maccabees. It says, neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. Okay? Can't do that. Give me 1 second. We can't do that. What the? Good night. I don't know what this nonsense is, but let's get that off. All right. Now let's get back to the story. You understand? That's all Kanye West is doing. Kanye West is professing to be a Jew. You understand? Now the whole world is in an uproar because he's professing to be his culture. You understand? Black people in America are the real Jews, and this is our culture. But now, right now in 2022, you understand the Jewish people, so-called Jewish people, the ones that stolen our identity, you understand? Now they're putting the cancel culture on him. They canceling all his deals. You understand? They canceling all everything that they can cancel off him because he's telling the truth. Well, let me tell you something. Telling the truth is brotherly. This is the Tuesday brotherhood class. You understand? And telling the truth to your brother, you know what I'm saying, whether they want to hear it or not, or just telling the truth, period, you understand, is brotherly. And that's what Kanye West doing. He is standing 10 toes on what he said. He's standing 10 toes on what he said, and I commend him for that. You understand? You had previous celebrities like Nick Cannon, you understand, that came out and said that the Jews are black. And guess what? Jewish people canceled him. They, they kicked him off. They took his position and wilding out. You understand? They canceled some of his deals, and guess what? He went back. He went to a Jewish. He had an interview with a Jewish. I forgot what that Jewish person name. It was a rabbi. And guess what? He apologized for his comments. Well, if you're really about the truth, you understand, you stand on the truth, 10 toes down, no matter what happens to you. And that's why I respect Kanye. Even though a lot of things that he said that we don't subscribe to, but one thing that he did say about the Jews being black, we subscribe to that. Okay, and we back Kanye West 100%. The Jews are black, and they have never been white. Jewish people have stolen the identity of black people, man. You understand? And they claiming to be God's chosen people. Well, what they are bastards. That's what Jewish people are. Jewish people are converts. They are converts and they are bastards. You understand? And during the transatlantic slave trade, they took our identity. You understand? They told you that you was African. Black people are not African. African people and Negroes are two different things. You understand? Let me prove it to you. All right. This is a book right here. It's called the Compact Bible Dictionary. Right here. You understand? And I'm gonna read the definition for the word of Ham. Okay. Now, if you don't know who Ham is, Ham, I'm gonna explain. It's going to explain it right now. So let me get the definition real quick. Let me explain the definition of Ham. All right. This is the definition of Ham in the Compact Bible Dictionary. It says the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races. What does the word progenitor mean? The word progenitor means the father of. Okay? It says he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. You hear that? He's the forefather of the dark races, but not the Negroes. It says, now I was going to explain what Ham is the father of. Okay? It says, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and the Canaanites. Okay? Those are the dark races that Ham is the forefather of, but he's not the forefather of the Negroes. You understand? When they tell you that you're African, you're not African. You understand? You was a Jew, according to the Bible. Okay? Now we're going to fast forward. You understand? In the episode of Drink Champs, where Kanye said that black people are the Jews. Okay? 1 second.
With the darker Jews, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, divorce people. Right. So the Jewish lawyers came and they were willing to divorce people. That's when they first came into their money. So like say with me and Jay, with our culture, with the darker Jews. First of all, because you guys,
that happens when anybody starts talking deep.
Yeah, with the darker Jews, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, who we are, because we Jewish also. We from Africa also. We're the blood of Christ. So we're not just black. We are Jew, just like the Jewish people. And now we're coming into money, but the main.
Did you just hear what Kanye said? You understand? Kanye said that comment right there, what he said, is why the whole world is in an uproar. Is why Jewish people are using cancel culture on him. You understand? Is why that episode on Drink Champs got taken down. They say it got taken down because of the George Floyd comment. No, that's not why it got taken down. It got taken down because of what he's just saying right there in that video. You understand? The only difference between that is that the Jewish men are not the Jew. They are not Jewish. They are not Jews. You understand? They are converts. Jewish people has converted to Judaism. Okay, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to use our laws, statutes, and commandments to claim that they are the Jews. You understand? You got to understand. I believe it's back in 1950. The state of Israel, you understand, was established. You understand? But the Israelites go back thousands of years. So how could something so recent back in 1950 be established? You understand? So Jewish people took your culture and they using your culture on you. They using your culture to rule the whole world. Okay? That's what they're doing. All right, Kamaya said the elites are scared because Kanye helped wake up a lot of our people. You know, they the synagogue of Satan. You know what I'm saying? You absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? These elite people, you know what I'm saying? They are scared. They're scared because Kanye West has a large platform. He has a big platform, and he used that platform to spread the truth. You understand? Now every black person is typing on their computer the Jews. You understand? That is waking up a lot of people. You was absolutely right, Kamai. You understand? And I pray that they wake up, you know what I'm saying, and they start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man, and coming to the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? Because we still got to gather ourselves together. And you want to know why? You want to know why everybody's listening to Kanye West? Give me 1 second. You want to know why everybody's listening to Kanye West? It's because he got money, and this world listens to people that with money. You understand? Give me 1 second. Okay, hold on. Let me find that scripture though. But yeah, I'm paraphrasing. It's a scripture where it says, you understand, when I'm paraphrasing, when a rich man speaks, his words are regarded. You understand? But when a poor man speaks, they they basically toss him to the wayside. You understand? Okay, let's pull up some scriptures that Kanye said that the Jews is black. We're gonna go to Jeremiah 14:2. All right, we're gonna start off right there. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. It says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. You hear that? First of all, this is how you know that the so-called Jewish person is not the real Jew. Because this scripture say that Judah mourneth. You understand? Why are the Jews in mourning? Jews is mourning because, you know what I'm saying, it's 2 million of us locked up in a jail. We're in the prison systems. You understand? We're the last hire, first fire. You understand? It's abortions. It's about 500,000 abortions. You understand? That's killing us. You know, so our babies, are being targeted by the police. You understand? We're on drugs, and we're dying at an alarming rate. We are mourning. And it says the gates thereof languish. What does that mean? That means the gate is supposed to protect you. It's supposed to keep whatever's outside out, and it's supposed to keep whatever in that's inside stay in. It says our gates languish. That means we don't have no protection. A gate is supposed to protect. You know what I'm saying? Our gates languish. Our gates lacking. We don't have no protection. You understand? And that's the fault of your religious leaders. Your religious leaders are supposed to protect you, but they are failing. They are failing at the job. All right. Now it's men like Commander General Yahanna. It's men like Captain Mawa Quad. It's men like the Barmouth. You understand? We got to stand up and we got to tell the truth, and we got to be the new leaders for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indian people. You understand? It says the gates thereof languish. They are black into the ground. It says the Jews are black into the ground. You understand? It's the Jewish people. The Jews are not white. You understand? They are not white. It said the Jews are black into the ground. That means you go outside. Go outside and dig into the ground. What you're going to see? You're going to see that Jews are coming. We come in different shades. You dig into the ground, we come from light brown, real light. And you dig in the earth, it's going to get dark. It's going to get real dark. That's what it's talking about when it's talking about that the Jews are black into the ground. Okay, we're gonna get Song of Solomon. Okay, let's get that. One second. We're gonna get Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Okay, it says, "I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon." You hear this? This is Solomon telling you that he's black. He's black and he's beautiful. That's what comely means. Comely means beautiful. You understand? He's saying that he's black and he's beautiful. Ain't that? Don't we use that today? Ain't that the same terms that we use? I'm black and I'm beautiful. It's the same thing. Scripture says nothing new under the sun. Okay? I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go to chapter 5, verse 11 of Song of Solomon. All right, this is Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 11. It says, "His head is as the most fine gold. His locks are bushy and black as a raven." You see what that says? It says his locks are bushy. What is a lock according to the Bible? A lock according to the Bible is braids. If you go back and look up the word locks in Hebrew, it's in fact, let's get it right now. We're gonna get it right now. Give me 1 second. You go to the okay. I'm gonna go to the Blue Letter Bible. You know what I'm saying? Blue Letter Bible is a good site to translate words from English to Hebrew. Okay. Go to blueletterbible.org and the verse, type in locks. Okay, it's gonna pull up a scripture. Just find a scripture, or that has the word lock in it, that locks, and also you want to look up the correct term, like the correct contact clues. I'm about to look up the locks, the one that Samson had. Okay, in Judges 16 and 13. "If thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web." Okay, I'm going to use that locks. You go down. Okay, you go down to locks. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Locks in the Hebrew means malapa. I don't know. You can't see it. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. But I'm looking at it right now. It says malapa, and the definition for makalapa. It says a ringlet of hair as gliding over each other. Lock. And then I'm going to the outline of biblical usage. These are the other definitions for the word lock. It says braid, lock, or plait, plait of hair. You hear that? Braid, lock, or plait of hair. Samson had seven. He had seven locks. Those was braids. If I was to have seven braids in my head, I ain't got braids right now, but you know what I'm saying. Samson has seven braids. Okay, we're gonna go to Acts chapter 13 and 1. One second. This is Acts chapter 13, verse 1. It says now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger, Niger. This is what they called the prophets and teachers that was at Antioch. They called them Niger. However you pronounce it, Niger, nigger. That's what they say now. This word is a Latin word that means black. Okay, so even back then, thousands of years ago, the priests and prophets were called blacks. Black. That's what we call today. Okay, we're gonna go to Job 30 and 30. I'm gonna give you another prophet, and he's gonna show you the color of his skin. Job 30 and 30. Okay, 1 second. Give me 1 second, Salaki. Okay, this is Job 30 and 30. It says, my skin is black upon me, and my bones are burnt with heat. Now, a lot of people would take this and flip this and saying that, he said that it's saying that his skin is black upon me because it's hot outside. I mean, it says because his bones are burnt with heat, which don't make sense. This is literal. Job is actually telling you what color he is. Okay? Job 30 and 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat. All right. Now I just gave you some scriptures that's proven that the Jews is black. You understand? That's proven the Negroes that's here in America, they are the real Jews. You understand? And we are black people. They've never been white. All right, we're gonna go back to the video. Okay.
with the darker Jews, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, who we are, because we Jewish also. We from Africa also. We're the blood of Christ. So we're not just black. We are Jew, just like the Jewish people.
Now look, we are not Jews like the Jewish people. We are not like them because we are the real ones. They are the imposters. You understand? They are the imposters, not us. Let me get Revelations 2 and 9. 1 second. Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. All right, it says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. Who on the face of the earth are claiming to be the Jews? That's the so-called Jewish people, man, the converts. They claiming to be Jews. This is what the Bible's saying. They claiming to be Jews. All right? It says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. That's what the Jewish people are. The Jewish people are the synagogue of Satan. And you know what's talking about the Jews because it says synagogue. Who else uses a synagogue? Who else goes to a synagogue besides the Jewish people? That's why the Bible worded it like that. Because back then, thousands of years ago, they knew Jewish people would steal the identity of of the Negroes. Okay, and it all goes back to King Saul. King Saul was supposed to kill Amalek, the king of Amalek, but Saul let the king live. He let the king live, and because of that, they troubling us today. Now, if Saul would have killed the king of Amalek back then, we won't be going through this right now. We won't be having an identity crisis in America. You know what I'm saying? But because Saul let the king live, guess what? Now we're troubled today because of these people, man. The same people that the Lord told Saul to go exterminate. You understand? The Lord told Saul to go exterminate Amalek. Amalek, that's what the Jewish people are. The Jewish people are Amalek. Okay? They're Amalek. And Saul was told by the Lord to kill him. But guess what? Saul made a deal with the king and let the king live. You see? That's why it's important to follow orders. Especially, that's why it's important to follow orders and listen. Okay? Now, let's go ahead. We're going to play this video one more time and we're going to move on to the next video.
With the darker Jews, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, who we are, because we Jewish also. We from Africa also. We're the blood of Christ. So we're not just black. We are Jew, just like the Jewish people. And now we're coming into money. But the main thing is, I got to drink the Douce over the Hennessy.
All right. Kanye West is absolutely right. We are the Jews. Black people are in America, the ones that, you know what I'm saying, the ones that's being killed, the ones that's getting thrown in jail, the one that's going to jail unjustly. I was just doing, I was watching a couple of videos yesterday, and then I've read about how there's a lot of black people, you understand, that are going to jail unjustly. You understand? We're, innocently. You know what I'm saying? We've been coerced through the detectives and the police to accept crimes that we did not commit. And there's brothers and sisters that's in jail right now, doing time for crimes that they didn't even commit. You understand? That's hell. You understand? That's hell. That's why the scripture back in Jeremiah 14:2 says that Judah mourneth. We're mourning because of all of that, because of everything that we're going through in this hellhole that's called America. You understand? We in America, and you think this is the richest kingdom, the richest empire on the face of the earth, but yet we in poverty. You understand? In our neighborhoods, man, you go to Gary, Indiana. You go to Gary, Indiana, man. It's blocks and blocks of whole neighborhoods that are abandoned. Buildings are abandoned. You understand? I'm talking about. I mean, it is ridiculous. You understand? You go to the barrios. You understand? They're living in poverty, impoverished. You understand? You go to the reservations. Oh my gosh, it's a whole nother world on the reservations, man. You know, the brothers and sisters, you know, they're fighting. You know, when the winter come around, they're fighting. You know, the climate. You understand? They're living in houses and shacks. You know what I'm saying? With no front doors. You understand? With broken, with busted windows. You understand? With no heat, with barely any clothes to survive the winters. You understand? The Native Indian women are missing. I read the statistics about 60 to 70% of Native Indian women are missing. You know what I'm saying? They're missing, and you know, alcoholism terribly affects the reservations. You understand? That's why the Bar Moth organizing the clothing drive on the Menominee Reservation November 15th. Okay, go ahead and donate. You know, if you can, donate your clothes. We have a GoFundMe. Go ahead and donate on the GoFundMe. You can go to Facebook, go to Menominee Reservation I.S.U.P.K and donate, please. You understand? We want to go out there and help our brothers and sisters out there. All right. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's go into the. Now we're gonna go into the Tucker Carlson interview. Okay.
I agree. I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more.
Hey.
All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, let's get one second real quick. Get this ad out the way. There's another ad that's popping up. Okay. All right, I'm about to pull this Tucker Carlson interview with Kanye. And we're going to see what he said. All right.
And good thing. I agree. I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more Black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of Black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for our audience.
You understand? This is I respect Kanye, man. What he just said, that was heavy. You understand? I mean, that's another plague that Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indian people are going through here in America. Abortion rates. You understand? And you know, for Kanye, you know, who is a rich man, you understand, a billionaire that has a huge platform to be talking about the plight of Black people, Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indian people, about how abortions are killing us. About 50%. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the statistics. Okay, 1 second. Okay, the statistics is not coming up, but the last statistics that we found out is about black people, black women are having an abortion to the tune of about 350 to 450,000 a year. You understand? That's a lot of deaths. That's a lot of unborn baby deaths. Okay, it's a lot of it's a lot of deaths amongst unborn babies. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see if y'all got any questions, comments, or whatnot. Go ahead and go in the chat. I'm about to go in there and see if y'all had anything to bring out. 1 second. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. All right. Yeah, what Kanye said was heavy about abortions. All right. Now we're gonna get that in the scriptures about abortions. First, we're going to go to Genesis chapter 1, verse 28. Okay. And it says, and God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. This is what the Lord said. You understand? The Lord wants you to be fruitful and multiply. What does that mean? That means that have plenty of sex, bring forth a lot of babies, a lot of children. But now in America, you understand, they look at that as wrong. They look at that as, you know, you can't take care of all these children and this and that, and because America America allows women to have abortions, but you go outside to these so-called third world countries, getting an abortion is illegal. You gotta have that child. You gotta have that child, man. You understand? But that goes against God. Having an abortion is against the Bible, and it goes against the Most High. You understand? We just read in Genesis chapter 1 and 28 that God wants you to be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. You understand? You blacks and Hispanic and Native Indian people, you're supposed to be having a lot of children. You understand? You got to stop listening to what white America is saying. That, oh, you only can have one child. It's too much to take care of 2 kids and 3 kids. And, you shouldn't have a lot of kids because you can't take care of them. You shouldn't be listening to that nonsense. You shouldn't listen to that nonsense at all. What the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. He said, be fruitful and multiply. You understand? Not be limited because your oppressor is telling you to be limited. You understand? That's why we supposed to be we supposed to be the sands of the sea for number. You understand? But if you commit abortions to the tune of 400,000 to 500,000 a year, that's genocide. That is genocide. You're killing your own people. You understand? You're killing your own people, and you know, you're destroying yourself. You're chewing off your own arm. You're cutting off your own flesh. You understand? All right, let's get Exodus chapter 1 and 15. Exodus chapter 1, verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Sephirah, and the name of the other was Puah. Verse 16. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. You understand? This is what the Pharaoh wanted to do. You know, so this is back in Egypt when we was in captivity under the Egyptians. You understand? The Pharaoh wanted to kill the Hebrew men, the Hebrew males from birth. He wanted the midwives to kill them. He said, if it be a son, give me 1 second. He said, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. Verse 17. But the midwives feared God and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. Verse 18. Well, okay, now we're going to stop right there. All right. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Hebrew midwives saved. You understand? They saved the boys that was coming out of their mother's womb that was being birthed. The midwives was given the order to kill them. You understand? To kill the men children. Why? Because you know that that the men are the next generation to lead on. You understand? And the Pharaoh was trying to stop the generation from the next generation was coming up. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna get Exodus chapter 20 and 13. All right. For the new people that came into the live, we're going over the Kanye West controversy. Okay, now we're gonna go back to it.
Response to you and good, amen. I agree. I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more Black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of Black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God. I'm starting to.
You see, we're gonna clap it up for Kanye, man, for telling the truth. You understand? Abortion is against God. Abortion is against the Most High. All right, we're gonna read it. We're gonna read some more. We're gonna go to Exodus chapter 20 and 13. All right, Exodus chapter 20 and 13. All right, we're gonna stop sharing. Okay. All right, let me put the information in too for the clothes drive. If you want to get involved with the clothes drive, give me 1 second. All right, I'm about to put in the information for the Monogamy closed the winner giveaway. Okay. November 15th. All righty. All right. If y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns, oh yeah, also call. Okay. Now we're gonna go and get the scripture. Give me 1 second. Exodus 20 and 13. Let's get that. Exodus chapter 20, verse 13. It says, "Thou shalt not kill." You understand? People don't understand, what that truly means. Abortion is murder. Abortion is murder. You was killing a fetus, a live fetus, a fetus that's developing brain cells, a fetus that developing organs, that has a heartbeat. You understand? That feeds off the mother. That you feed it. The nutrition from the mother. I mean, this is a live being that the woman is carrying. That abortion is murder. You understand? And whoever's committing abortion, any black, Hispanic, or Native, any woman committing abortion, you're a killer. You're a killer of your own kind. You're a killer of your own kind, and you have the mark of the beast. You understand why? Because you're doing what America. You're doing what America. You're doing what your oppressors want you to do to oppress your own people. You understand? Abortion is against God. You understand? I just read in the previous chapter in Exodus 1 and 15 how the Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, wanted the Hebrew midwives to kill the sons, the sons that was being born into the world. You understand? He wanted to genocide them. You understand? So yeah, we should love our own. We should love our own, man. Just like the scriptures say. How could you love your own and you commit an abortion? How could you love another black, Hispanic, and Native Indian person, man? When the Lord is telling us to be fruitful and multiply, we're supposed to be fruitful and multiply, but yeah, you're killing your own. You're killing your own people, man. You're killing your own kind. You understand? Jewish people ain't committing abortions. You understand? White people aren't committing nearly as many abortions as black people, man. And then America wants to lie to our women and tell them, "Oh, well, if you have a baby, then guess what? You'll ruin your career. Oh, get an abortion because you can't take care of more than one kid. You understand? Oh, go commit abortion because that man ain't gonna be there. You understand? I've been seeing these commercials about these abortion commercials. You understand how women are in a uproar because of the Roe versus Wade turnover. They're in an uproar because they can't go commit abortions in Texas. You understand? And then and then their excuse is, what about rape and rape and incest and this and that? You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that that's like less than 2%, less than 1% of abortions. Most of the abortions that's been happening is because you females, you understand, are just hateful and just spiteful. And then y'all just doing it because y'all out here having promiscuous sex. You're having promiscuous sex, you understand? And then, you know, the consequences for you having promiscuous sex is you get pregnant. You understand? And you try to avoid accountability by killing a child. Well, let me tell you something. You're a murderer. If you out there committing abortions and killing your child, you a murderer. You was a bona fide, straight up killer. That's what you are. Okay? The scripture in Exodus chapter 20 and 13 says, "Thou shalt not kill." That was a commandment from God. We cannot kill, man. That means do not murder. That means you cannot murder, man. You understand? But you can defend yourself. You can defend yourself if it's between life and death and your life is in jeopardy. You understand? Like someone breaking your house and trying to kill you, then you have the right to defend your life. You understand? It's not talking about thou shalt not kill, meaning you can't protect yourself. It means don't murder. That means I'm not allowed to go grab a gun and just go out there and shoot nobody without a cause, or without a huge excuse. You understand? The only excuse that you should be if you end up killing someone is self-defense. Self-defense. Okay? We're going to drop that and we're going to get Lamentation chapter 4 and 3. Lamentation chapter 4 and 3. Give me 1 second. All right, Lamentation chapter 4, verse 3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. You understand? It says even the sea monsters take care of the young kids, man. The sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to the young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. You understand? You want to know why the Lord is comparing the daughters of Israel to ostriches? Because if you look at videos, ostriches kill their their kids, man. The weak ones, they'll toss out the nest. The nest could be sitting high, and then they'll grab them and knock them out the nest and kill them. They're cruel, man, because you kill just like the ostrich killers young. You go to the doctor and you kill your child. You kill your child, man. You understand? You killing your child. You know what I'm saying? And that's against the law. That's a sin against the Bible, man. That's a sin against the Lord. To go and have an abortion. Shouldn't be having no goddamn abortions, man. You should love your child, man. You understand? Love your child. Take care of your child, man. If you can't take care of your child, man, there's outlets that you can use, man. For one, if you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman, and you think about getting an abortion, well, guess what? Have that child and bring that child to the I.S.U.P.K, man. We'll take care of that child. Okay? We'll take care of that child. All right. Is there anything else on that? Hold on. Okay, we're going to get Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and 1. I just want to talk about how Kanye, Kanye, he's about to feel the brunt of it. He's feeling it now. You understand? But all you got to do is stay 10 toes down and come into the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General Yahanna. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and 1. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. It says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You hear that? Gotta prepare your soul, man. Kanye, he's preparing his soul right now. You understand? By him telling the truth, you understand? We living in a world full of lies. And because he decided to tell the truth, then guess what? He's going to be put to the test. He's going to be put to the test, man, just like Nick Cannon was put to the test, and he folded. When Nick Cannon said that the Jews was black, that link is the GoFundMe account. Okay, Slagia says, you talking about the link that I just put up? Okay, you say you put one in the chat. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. And now, yeah, I'm not seeing this. Okay, he says in the link is in the GoFundMe chat. Okay. All right, I don't see it on there, sis, but all right, Most High Christ. All right. Now, you know what I'm saying? The Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? He's getting put through the ringer right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just like Nick Cannon folded when he said that the Jews was black, he didn't stand on his square. What he did was tell the truth. But because what he said would jeopardize his image, jeopardize his income, would jeopardize his way of life, he reneged on what he said. He reneged on what he said, and guess what? He folded. Just like Ice Cube. Ice Cube also said that the Jews was black. You understand? Guess what he did? He folded too. He even commented. He even commented, and he said that he's not with the anti-Semitic stuff. Hold on, let me see what he said. He said, Ice Cube said, you know what I'm saying? Don't put me with that anti-Semitic BS. He said he don't know why his name always keep getting brought up in some anti-Semitic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is, the celebrities is really weak when it comes to telling the truth and standing on your square about the truth, about the Jews being black, about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians being the Israelites. When it comes to celebrities are weak. Celebrities are weak, man. Let the real priests and prophets, let the real men of God, you know what I'm saying, come out here and tell the truth. You just worried about being an entertainer. You worry about being a rapper. You worry about being a actor or whatever you want to be. Reserve that for the real men that's here to do this work. Okay? One second. All right. Now we're about to get some scriptures on brotherhood. All right, we're going to end the class on brotherhood, man. How Kanye is being a brother by standing on his. First of all, he's being a brother by letting the world know that the Jews are black and the Jews, the Jews are black, and also for bringing light to abortions, how abortions are plaguing our communities, and also about how the black voice. You understand the Jewish people are using the black voice to push their agenda. Okay. All right. 1 second. All right, we're gonna get Zephaniah 2:1. Okay, we're gonna end it off on the brotherhood scriptures on the brotherhood note. If y'all have no questions, comments, or concerns, this is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. We bring this out every week, man. We bringing out how we supposed to be coming together as a people. You're supposed to be under one banner, man. Not being over in this banner and we going, being divided. That's what it is. This is a big division amongst black people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. We're being divided, man. When the scriptures say we should be gathering ourselves together, it's a commandment from the Lord, man. It says we got to gather ourselves together, O nation not desired. We are that nation that's not desired, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You understand? We're the ones that's hated amongst on the face of the earth. You understand? We're the only ones that get canceled when we bring out the truth. You understand? Kanye West brought out that the Jews is black, and now he's being canceled. You understand? But yet, Jewish people use black people to push, violence against black people, man. You understand? I mean, come on. They use it to push whoredom amongst our sisters, man. They use it to push homosexuality. They use it to push all these different agenda against us. But when Kanye said the truth, which the black people are the Jews that's in the Bible, guess what? They're trying to cancel them now. Why not cancel, the violence that you put in your music? The violence that you use, that you put in your music against black people, man. You making music talking about selling drugs to one another. Y'all pushing the agenda to make music about killing black on black crime. You're using the agenda to put drugs in our community. You're using the music agenda to push a man sleeping with another man's woman. You're pushing the narrative that a woman can have all these sexual escapades. You understand? You're pushing all these different agendas that's destroying my people. But yet, when the truth comes out that black people is the Jews that Kanye brought out, It's a problem. But why wasn't it a problem with all these other things that's going to flow? I'm going to tell you why. Because Jewish people is out to look for Jewish people. Jewish people do not care about black people, man. They don't care about us. That's why the scriptures say, in Zephaniah 2:1 says, gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. You know why? Because we are that nation that's not desired, man. Jewish people are trying to take us out. They know, Jewish people know that we the real Jews. They know that we the real Jews. But guess what? Now, since you want to know why they're trying to still keep that secret? Because once they find out that black people are the real Jews, they will have to give up everything that they own. They would have to put us back in our rightful seat. You understand? Meaning that we would have to switch positions. They would have to be at the bottom and we'll be at the top. That means that black people will be running the Diamond District. They will be running everything. Everything that you see Jewish people running, black people will be running everything. We will be running the earth. But Jewish people are running the earth now because they stole our identity. They stole our identity and they using our culture and our heritage and our customs and they using it and they using our laws to oppress us, and rule the world. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. And also that's a crime against God. You don't know that's a crime against God. You don't know that you got a rude awakening. You got a rude awakening for stealing black people's identity. You taking black people's identity and using it for your own, and you you destroyed us for that. You destroyed black people for that. You don't know why black people. It seems like we can't get right. You turn on the TV, you turn on the news. You understand? We always doing something stupid on the news. It's because we don't have an identity. You know what I'm saying? We're called African American. We're called colored people. We're called black people. You know what I'm saying? Black people, you know what I'm saying? Negro people are trying to integrate into Christianity to find an identity. We're trying to integrate into Islam to find an identity. We're trying to integrate into all these different religions to find an identity. You understand? Because you took our identity and then you destroyed my people for that. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for the crimes against my people. That's a crime against my people. Not only that, that's a crime against God. That's a crime against God that you got to pay with in blood. You understand? All right, we're going to drop that. We're going to get 1 John chapter 4 and 20. First John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can you love God whom you have not seen? You understand? And that goes for abortion too. How could you commit abortion against your own people? How could you say you love God but yet you commit abortions? How could you say that don't even mix? How could you say how could you hate your brother? You out here killing your brother, you robbing your brother, you stealing from your brother every single day. But you say you love God, you was a hypocrite. The scriptures say you a liar. You are a liar and you are a hypocrite. You understand? You go ahead committing abortions. You hate God. You stealing from your brother. You hate God. You going behind your brother's back and you having sex with his woman. You hate God. You out there selling, drugs to your people. You hate your people, man. You hate God. All right. Verse 21. It says, and this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also. So you say you love God, you love black people, you love Hispanic people, you love Native Indian people, you love your brothers and sisters, man. You love black Hispanics, you love the Israelites. You understand? You say that you love God, and I'm not talking about all nations. I'm talking about only black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. Let's not get that confused. This book that's called the Bible is a book about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. These are the laws and statutes and commandments and customs and heritage of the Israelites, which are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Okay? Okay, this is 1 John chapter 2 and 3. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. Verse 4, he that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Verse 5, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. Okay? Give me 1 second. Okay? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to go to John chapter 13 and 34. All right, it says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. See, it's a commandment. We got to love one another, man. If we love one another, man, you won't be committing abortions. If we love one another, you won't be selling drugs to your people. If you love one another, you won't be killing each other. You won't be having sex with, you know what I'm saying, your brother's woman. You understand? Women would keep their legs closed, man. Don't be having these sexual escapades, being a whore. You understand? We gotta. That's why the scriptures say, we gotta love one another, man. As I have loved you, that ye also love one another. Christ loved us, man. He loved us because he gave his life for us. He loved us because he taught us the spirit of the law. He loved us because guess what? He's coming back to save us, man. And from this hellish conditions that we are in right now. He's coming back to save us. All right. Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. You understand? That's how you know the I.S.U.P.K, the home of the truth. That's how you know we follow Christ. You understand? Because the love that you see in here that we have one to another, you know what I'm saying? That's love that you cannot find on this earth amongst blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You understand? We love each other dearly in here, man. All right? With that being said, on Priest and Officers Aquan of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yahanna, start out on 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street. All right? Give me 1 second. Let me get the announcements. All right, we're going to get the announcements. Okay, we are the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West Harlem, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation. It's the, give me 1 second, I'm about to pull it up right now. The next feast would be the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, which will be the Saturday, December 17th. Okay. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, Shalom, Yahbashim Yahshua, Barakatham to my brothers, and Yahweh Shamar Alatab Bashim Yahshua to all my sisters. Shalom.